Hello all you lovely folks of the internet, and welcome to AnAuthorPlays World's Dawn. This is actually going to be the second time that I've sat down to record this, because the first time my recording software decided to only capture like the top left corner of the window of the game. So sadly this isn't going to be a completely new experience for me, but I'm still super excited. Anyways, let me get into it. So, World's Dawn. This is a game that takes massive inspiration from Harvest Moon in terms of its mechanics and goals. You know, you have a farm, you need to grow crops, raise animals. The most important thing the developer mentions is interacting with people in the village. Apparently this game focuses a lot more heavily on the social side of the game than previous Harvest Moons have, where, especially a lot more recent ones that have focused on building up a massive farm that takes a long time to deal with. In the developer's mind, that wasn't the most interesting part, so they decided, let's do something different. And they went ahead and made something different, and now it's available on Steam as of today, the 25th of January, 2016. So, I'm super excited. I love this genre. I love the Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing-esque games. And this part I think is really cool. So you can choose whether you're a guy or a girl. Nothing unusual there. Pick your hairstyle. I think I chose... which one? I picked this one last time. This is something that you're probably not going to see Natsume do anytime soon, though. You can have homosexual relationships in this game if you want. And I think that's really interesting, because that means that now this genre of game is 100% inclusive, and I think that's really cool. Personally, for myself, women are my thing, so we're gonna go with that. And there we go. I'll input my name right her. There we go. Okay, so I am Zach, a male farmer who is interested in dating women, whatever. Let's go. So, the premise of the game is still going to be very much the same, in that, you know, we are a new person moving into a new little rustic village, looking to take over a farm that's either been abandoned or bequeathed to us, and thus begins our new journey in life, or our new chapter in life, I guess you could say. So, excuse me, well, I guess I'll just kind of leave these splashed up here for you guys to read as you so desire. But I don't know, I personally really love these games. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccup, something fierce. Words. I remember the first time that I sat down with a Harvest Moon game is what I was trying to say. It was for the Game Boy Advance. Friends of Mineral Town is what it was called. And it was at a time where I didn't really understand or know of the sort of like sim genre. I'd never played The Sims before or anything like that, and so it was foreign to me having this non-combat oriented game. That doesn't mean that I didn't like it, obviously, because here I am playing and getting all giddy about a Harvest Moon game, or a Harvest Moon-esque kind of game. But it was really interesting to me the first time I sat down and played this game. I was like, I'm having a large amount of fun and I am doing zero combat. There's zero hints of violence in this game whatsoever, unless you consider fishing to be violent, or animal rearing to be violent. But I feel that's probably more a question of your own personal politics than it is anything else. But either way, it was just a very foreign concept to me, having this much fun without having to be in like a combat or dangerous situation. And so I had a lot of fun with it. I borrowed it from a friend to play on my Game Boy after he hung out with my folks and I one afternoon, and the rest is history. I went back and played all the older ones that I could, either on emulators or the systems I still had, and then from the GameCube on, I've played almost all of the Harvest Moon and Rune Factory games, and I've massively enjoyed it. I have massively enjoyed it myself. And I'm hoping that this game essentially lives up to that, because it sounds like the developer really likes the genre. It sounds like they put a lot of time and effort. They've even, like, the way that I got introduced to this game, I should say, is via a Reddit thread. There was somebody that announced that this kind of Harvest Moon inspired game was going to be available today, and I was like, gotta get me some of that. And so I looked into it a little bit, and so that's how I'm able to tell you guys, like, oh, the social aspect is very important, this, that, and the other. Because I saw all these interactions the developer had with people in the comment section of the announcement. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna leave our dog's names Apollo, because what's wrong with naming your dog after the Greek god of the sun, right? But anyways, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of repeating myself at this point, but I'm just really excited to start playing this. I'm really hoping that it lives up to my own personal hype, and we'll see where the series takes us. I had to pick up something new because the progress that I had done in World's End didn't save for some reason on GameJolt, and I kind of thought back to it and I wasn't enjoying it as much as I thought I had. That's not true. I enjoyed it, it's just I really didn't want to put back that work into it, and I saw this, I completely forgot about it. It's not to say that World's End is a bad game, and I may even come back to it at some point. I did see that Chapter 2 is available, I think it was on Newgrounds, I don't remember. And that there's a Chapter 3 forthcoming, but I don't know. I'll probably come back to that at some point, but right now, I really wanted to play this. It's new, it's exciting, it's interesting, it's a genre I haven't done for the channel yet. It's just all around fun, right? So it looks like we're going to have all sorts of clothing that we're going to be able to do, so on and so forth. Right now, entering the journal, we're going to save over the previous file because it's really useless to me at this point. And we're going to explore the dreaded outside. Sundrops kiss the wintry chills, and vibrant fields of flowers bring, while spilling over dancing hills, dew and songs of dawning spring. By Noah Hayseed. I now know at this point that Noah is the name of one of the two farmers who were on this plot of land we currently have, who passed away. And that's how we came to own the land, is I guess we were gifted the land, or we bought it, something to that effect. I admit I don't really know for sure what the, I don't know, I guess you could say the, wow, words. Title transfer or whatever thing. I know, that was very eloquent. But I guess I just don't know how necessarily we got here, but we're here and we're going to make the most of it. So I'm coming down here into the village because one of the first things that I need to do is talk to the mayor. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm doing great. Ha 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 ha. He has a funny little laugh that almost sounds like the cough of a chain smoker, but that's neither here nor there. The interesting thing is we have this villager checklist. As part of the sort of like intro to, hey, socializing is important in this game, they give you this little checklist of everybody that lives in the village. And it's your goal, essentially, to go out and meet with these folks and start introducing yourself, start getting the whole socializing part of the game going. And they even give you this little checklist, and it's got everybody's names, faces, occupation, so on and so forth. So for instance, this person is Senna, and she is the postwoman, and she delivers mail, and works the post office. So there you go, there she is, boom, done. I may not have met her otherwise, at least not on day one, you know? Here's another example, and I know this just because I came here earlier, but here is Petal. This is the mayor's wife, Barley, I believe is his name. And her and their either son or grandson, Dimitri, basically run the town's internal affairs, which would be planning festivals and events and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh man, I'm starting to hit my mid-afternoon energy drop now. Keep it together, Zach. We got a fun little game to explore. My excitement will carry me through. So basically what I'm going to do at this point is introduce all of the villagers, and I'll probably explore a little bit more after that than what I did last time. Like basically I just had the camera rolling the whole time and introduced everybody, showed the layout of the town, that sort of thing. I don't know how necessary that is, because it's not a very huge town now that I see that, but either way, we'll figure it out. I do know where my farm is now, because like in the sense of I know where to plant the seeds. There's a little stairwell next to the house that you walk up. Hey. And you can go from there. So I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm very energetic. I'm very peppy. and I'm still trying to figure out how I wanna showcase this game in an episode to episode basis. No, it doesn't look like the post office is open yet. Okay. So this fellow we met earlier, he was the one that walked us, is Paxel. P-A-X-E-L, yeah, Paxel. Who kind of looks like a silver-haired Edward Elric to me, personally. Whether that's something you feel is good or not, I'll leave that up to your own inner machinations, but it's just an association I made in my head. I won't say that's good one way or the other. Good or bad, rather, one way or the other. So that was Orion, who is Indigo's father, and Indigo was the guy we met. Oh, that's right. Something it's super important that you guys see this, if I can find one. Okay, next time I see a multicolored ball, it's very important that it gets pointed out to me. This is Bryn, who is a marriage candidate. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the list because I don't know. I don't know if there's like a village or database essentially that I can access that'll tell me my relationships with everybody. But I think she's like a mixologist or something at the tavern. I don't remember exactly. So that's the tailor. I don't think anybody's in here. Oh man. I'm super hyped for this game and I'm yawning. This is an odd juxtaposition that should not exist. Oh, goodness. Okay, so next we're gonna get up here to... Oh, hello. Hey, can you stop? Thank you. This is Quint. Oh, he's the guard or whatever. I think. Yeah, Quint is the town's sentinel and protector, patrolling the streets and keeping the villagers safe. Shouldn't worry, this is a quiet and peaceful village. Yes, I would hope so. I mean, he's, from what I've seen, at least, okay, I guess we'll hang out here and I can chat for a little bit. He is like the only police officer, for lack of a better word, here in the village. So one assumes that village probably only needs one, considering there is only one. And I don't. This isn't like Rune Factory where you can learn how to swing a weapon or anything like that. So I don't know. Either way, this is person whose name I can't remember. Amber, that's her name. Met another resident of Sugar Blossom Village. There we go. So, like I said, I'm just gonna go around, show off everybody, and maybe learn a little bit about how farming works. I do know that... Let's see. I do know that we're fairly close to the farm, essentially, like the other farm in the area, this pasture. Come on, talk to the dude. Thank you. There we go. So his name is also Zachary, so that will absolutely not be confusing at any point whatsoever, since my name is also Zach. Okay, so this is super important. Once I'm talking to Haley here, who is another marriage candidate. I met her before. This is super important. Okay. So, you guys see this ball right here, right? You see it? You can kick it. I thought that was so cool, and I don't know why. I'm apparently very easily entertained today. But, yeah, they're just like random balls just lying around that you're able to smack around. I'm assuming they serve a function of some variety, other than just, oh, hey, look at the thing you can do. But, for the time being, it's just mindless fun. So, Marion, this is the other Zachary's wife. Yeah. And mother of Haley and Bloom, I think is what she says. I know I kind of skipped ahead. Keep their door locked. That's interesting. It's probably so they don't have their kids pester them. So, there is another person we're supposed to meet. A character by the name of Annabelle. Not that I know where she is currently. Maybe she's out here, because the last time I met her was out here at this little, like, crossroady area. Yeah, there she is. So this is Annabelle. Annabelle, but feel free to call me Anna. So I met a marriage candidate, and she is the third of the three that I met. So Anna, Haley, and Bryn are the only three ladies I'm familiar with of wooing, essentially, in this game thus far. We'll see what happens. So we've got the... the abbot was out there. Whoops. So we have the farmer girl, we have the rancher girl, and we have the... Bryn, we just met her. The mixologist. There we go, for the tavern. And yes, I do have like a little paper right here that I've written all this down on, because I 100% will forget if I don't have a little reference guide for all this stuff. The Harvest Moon type games are one of the only games that I continue to have to continuously revisit, essentially, information in order to keep it all straight in my head. Okay, so this is Dimitri right here, who, if I can talk to him, there we go. So this is Barley and Petal's son? Yeah, son. So... Oh, excuse me. This is Violet. Or is Violet the mother of Bloom? I don't know. Oh, is the mother of Annabelle and Bloom, I'm sorry. And then Haley is the sole daughter of Zachary and Marion. And then there's the watering can. And now we can buy some seeds. Yeah? Buy some produce. Oh, I don't... Oh, okay. Caramel wheat, drumhead cabbage, white potato, garden strawberries. Okay. Well, I want to buy seeds, so let's buy seeds. Yes, I need seeds. So... Oh, these are cheap. That tells me that they probably planted like a 1x3 or 1x1. Planted year-round. And these are all spring. Let's see, I think my farm's either a 4x4 or a 5x5 to start off with. So I guess we'll do... Let's do 10 of wheat. I don't know. 10 strawberry? I don't know if that's going to be too much or not. I guess we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, everybody. Because Lord knows if I have any ideas what I'm doing. This is part of playing a new game that I personally enjoy, is the sort of discovery that is learning about how the game works and what the best ways, especially with these like sim games, is to approach them. From like the economy standpoint, obviously the socializing is really a matter of who your personal tastes are, what your personal tastes are, and for whom, especially. So, for instance, I can't tell you to be like, oh, everybody out there should woo Haley. Like, absolutely. Twin Tails are forever, am I right? When you may have an infatuation with any of the other characters, not to mention the fact that that kind of excludes all the folks out there that would like to, you know, be with a dude. So... I can't tell you I can't tell you guys what is best when it comes to that, but maybe I can figure out a little bit. So I can whistle. Oh, that's cool. But maybe I can figure out how the economy of this game works and perhaps make it the most efficient. So I'm assuming money is somewhat important. So plant crop speeds. Okay. So how does one do that? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. So it's whichever one I'm facing? Dog, get out of the way. Is it whichever one I'm facing? No, it's whichever one I'm standing on. Okay. Also, it's a 4x2 or 4x2. Wow, 4x5. Okay. Oh, this is a bad idea, planting this much. I think I want this. How do I bind these to tools? Set watering camped. Let's do that. And then I guess I fill it. Okay, that seemed to work out nicely. And then Q isn't... Okay, I still have to hit enter. Okay. So we'll just water all this, because I burned all my stamina on running around everywhere. Okay, so we've now planted some wheat. And one assumes that we can now... store this stuff somewhere, possibly. I don't know, it looked like we didn't have like a set capacity of things we could put in our rucksack, so... Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anywhere to put this. Because I probably can't put seeds on the bookcase. It just seems silly. So that's how farming works, apparently. It's kind of weird that pressing the button, essentially, that I have. Oh, God. The watering can assigned to is a little odd, but I guess either way, this is working moderately well. What's in here? Anybody? Oh, there's a lot of people in here, jeez. So this is Sparrow. That's an interesting name. Oh, he's the baker. Okay. Where he cooks up delicious dishes and desserts. Come to my bakery anytime you want to say hello. I will absolutely do that. And who are you folks back here? I'm assuming the carpenters? Okay, everyone calls me Hunter. It's a normal name. Hunter is an apprentice carpenter under his Uncle Benjamin at their Willow Creek workshop. Guess that makes us neighbors. Be sure to drop on by if you need something. Okay, and I'm assuming you're Benjamin then. Ooh. You look like you have seen some shit, Benjamin. God damn. Looks like he's... He doesn't look like he's... Oh, digging spade. Interesting. I guess, that allows me to dig stuff up, but I don't know what to dig at. I guess we'll figure things out. What is all this stuff over here? Wood carving kit. What is this? I don't know how necessary it is to have them walk all the way over. Ugh. You can adjust what's written on signs with that. Oh, okay. I don't really need that. What's this? Blue doggy dish. Okay. I'm assuming this is another one. Bristly brush. Let's see. Your cows and horses will... Oh, okay. So it's for taking care of animals. Interesting. Don't have a need for that, seeing as how I have 0 animals right... Well, again, I got the dog, but... I have 0 animals right now. So, not super necessary that I have that at this exact moment. Fisherman's Spring. One assumes there is a fisherman's house. Looks like it. Building looks empty. Aww. Bait and rod. Vacant. Unfortunate. Let's try to keep an eye on our energy. The fishing rod. Okay. So it looks like there are only specific places you're allowed to cast a fishing line. Which is whatever. Let's see. Pluck this flower. No, I don't know what to do from here. Like I said, I'm just kind of exploring, trying to get a feel for the place. And I feel like I move so slowly. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Sugar Blossom Springs. Feel free to relax in the soothing waters of our man's... Oh, okay. Take a dip in the hot spring to... Oh, heck yes, I want to restore. That's so cool! I love that mechanic from Friends of Mineral Town. Being able to just chill out in the hot spring. Wonder how long it takes. 20 minutes. Okay. And then... Oh, okay. That was surprisingly quick. So what's over here? This is the ocean front. Okay. Oh, hello. Who are you? Met another resident. Okay. Cole is a talented musician who lives and works with his girlfriend Amber in Breezy Meadow. Okay. If you have any questions, you can always feel comfortable talking to us. So, who have I spoken to so far? Let's see. To everybody on page 1, I haven't found Bloom yet. I haven't met Logan or Madison. Logan's the shipper, and yeah, I haven't spoken to the doctor yet. Okay, so these are things that we will need to do at some point. Again, one assumes backwoods. What is so great about the backwoods? Now there's this thing, whatever this thing is. Organic greens. Okay, wild mushroom. One assumes there are important things back here, but one does not have way of knowing at this moment because one is literally playing this game for the first time. I really wish you could, like, stick your hand in the holes in the tree and see what's going on there. Anyways, so... Oh, I feel like I met you already, didn't I? Yes, you're the baker, okay. Oh, I can pick up... Ooh, spiral seashell? Seashell. Can I pick up this crab? Aw, I can't pick up the crab. Unfortunate. Can I pick up this random banana? Yes, I can pick up the banana. I don't know how necessary it has that I have the banana. Can't go that way. Is one able to climb up this? Nope, that's just for an effect. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have my character turn in for the night, and we've been running for quite a while now, so I think I'm going to call this episode here. What I'm probably going to do from here is play the game for, play a couple in-game days, get a feel for the game, figuring out what I want to do, what's going on, that sort of thing. And then from there, I'll be able to come back to you guys and be like, okay, this happened, or so on and so forth. I'll be able to become more informed rather than doing this sort of like first impression sort of thing. So, if you guys enjoyed yourselves and you want to see more, then go ahead and do that YouTube trifecta of like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to catch you guys in the next chapter. I'm gonna make breakfast since I'm already awake. You two crazy people continue to be crazy. And I help.